Hello everyone, welcome to AI News Flash with AI Rav, your weekly dose of the biggest AI updates, served fresh for business builders and innovators. AI is moving so fast that if you blink, you might miss the next trillion-dollar shift. Here's what happened between October 6th and 12th, and why it matters for your business. In news from big software, OpenAI's Dev Day turned into a full-stack revolution. You can now use apps inside ChatGPT to run interactive tools without leaving your conversation. Examples include using Canva, Zillow, or Spotify as apps in ChatGPT, launched from within your chat session. The app's SDK also lets third-party developers build apps for ChatGPT, with submission and monetization expected later this year. In addition, OpenAI launched AgentKit, which adds a visual agent builder, a connector registry for data sources, and ChatKit to embed chat UX in your own products. OpenAI's coding agent Codex is now generally available to all paid users, with Slack mention workflows, and a Codex SDK for custom dev pipelines. They also released new APIs, including GPT-5 Pro for deep reasoning, Sora 2 for video with synchronized sound, GPT Real-Time Mini for low-cost voice, and GPT Image 1 Mini for cheaper image generation. ChatGPT Go expands to 16 Asian countries at under $5 US per month in select markets. Deloitte will now roll out Claude AI to all 470,000 employees across 150 countries. It is designed to assist with research, client documentation, and knowledge work responsibly. In addition, IBM is integrating Claude into its developer tools to power responsible AI deployment. For business owners, it is a clear signal. Providing AI tools and licenses for each team member will soon become as standard as giving them a company email and office license. Google's new Gemini 2.5 computer use model lets AI control your screen. It can click, scroll, and fill forms just like a human. Early testers say it runs workflows 50% faster and with 18% better accuracy than competitors. This means routine web and app actions like invoicing, research, or scheduling can now be done by the AI itself. Productivity could soon hit a new level. Google AI Studio also enabled vibe coding with voice. You can now dictate changes, add features, or describe your app using the new speech-to-text feature. It intelligently removes filler words and mistakes for a clean prompt every time. Google Gemini Enterprise lets companies automate tasks and deploy AI agents across marketing, finance, HR, and more without coding. The platform integrates with Salesforce, SAP, Microsoft 365, and Google Workspace to generate content and extract insights by combining internal data with Google's tools like Code Assist and Deep Research. This is where small businesses can copy big company efficiency without big company budgets. SAI's Imagine V0.9 brings video generation to Grok. The model creates short videos with synced sound in 15 to 20 seconds and even lets you talk your idea to life using voice mode. If you run social media or brand content, this could save you days of production time. In creative AI news, ElevenLabs goes visual with Agent Workflows. They launched a visual editor that lets you design entire voice conversation flows for agents, perfect for customer service or sales follow-ups. In news from hardware companies, TSMC crushed earnings. $32.5 billion in Q3, up 30% year over year. Fueled by massive United States AI infrastructure demand. OpenAI, Meta, and Amazon Web Services are all key buyers. OpenAI and AMD signed a 6 gigawatt deal. OpenAI signed a 5-year partnership with AMD to supply Instinct MI450 GPUs for its data centers. The deal starts with 1 gigawatt deployment in 2026 and could generate tens of billions of dollars for AMD. OpenAI even gets an option to buy up to 10% of AMD stock if targets are met. Business takeaway. Expect GPU costs to drop as competition heats up, unlocking new AI startups globally. Unitree's robots briefly appeared on Walmart.com. Chinese humanoids and quadrupeds were listed for sale before the post vanished. It sparked debate on global robot pricing and how quickly consumer robots are crossing borders. SoftBank buys ABB's robotics arm for $5.4 billion. That is above ABB's own $4 billion valuation target. With 7,000 employees joining SoftBank, it is a big push into the $75 billion robotics market. If you are in manufacturing or automation, expect faster, cheaper AI-driven hardware options soon. In news from cool startups, Figure 03 is officially here. The humanoid robot featured in Time magazine's Best Inventions of 2025 is now in production. Its Bot Q factory plans to ship 12,000 units a year, and yes, it can do your chores. AI is not just in our browsers anymore, it is walking around our homes. Taya, an AI necklace that remembers everything. It records conversations, adds time and location, and turns them into searchable private notes. Perfect for entrepreneurs who take calls on the go and hate note-taking. Reflection AI raises $2 billion to challenge OpenAI. Founded by ex-DeepMind researchers, it is already valued at $8 billion and plans to open source its frontier models. For founders, this is a reminder that the AI race still has room for new players with deep science roots. Daya browser opens to all Mac users. Built by the browser company, Daya integrates AI chat, custom skills, and personal memory directly into web navigation. The Pro plan is $20 a month, and for business owners, this might mean faster research and workflow automation without tab chaos. And that's a wrap for this week's AI News Flash. If you prefer to read, the full blog and sources are live on aiforbusinessowners.substack.com. Share this with a friend who's building something bold and remind them, AI is not slowing down, so neither should their curiosity. See you next week on AI News Flash with AI Wrap.